Good Thursday, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith with the video forecast discussion for this Thursday. It's a gorgeous one, too, the 28th of August, 2014. What a difference 24 hours makes in terms of dew points and temperatures. Still finding temperatures this morning with mostly sunny skies at sunrise, a few broken and scattered clouds across the region, a light north to northwest wind which will be increasing during the afternoon hours. Temperatures this morning range anywhere from the low to the mid 60s, even some low to mid 70s here in central and southern New Jersey down through the I-95 corridor and into the Delaware region area here, and dew points are coming down. They're in the mid 50s now and low to mid 60s right along the immediate coast in the I-95 corridor, and these dew points will continue to lower during today, drying the atmosphere out. This is where we were just less than 24 hours ago with dew points in the upper 60s and lower 70s. It was a hot, hazy, and humid day yesterday. We had a few thunderstorms scattered across the region, mostly to the north and east and also to the south and west yesterday as well. And most of those died out as the evening progressed. Dew points were in the 60s and lower 70s, and some temperatures yesterday also made it into the low and mid 90s in some urban corridors here. Now let's take a look at the dew points now. The dew points are coming down into the upper 50s and lower 50s across northwestern New Jersey, and these dew points will continue to dry out the air during today. Some high max temperatures around 90 yesterday right here in Somerville. We had a high temperature of 90 yesterday afternoon. Also in Newark International Airport, 92 degrees yesterday afternoon. Up here at Morristown Municipal, 90 degrees yesterday afternoon. Philadelphia, North Philadelphia, the same thing, 90 and 91 degrees. 91 degrees at Coyle Field in southeastern New Jersey yesterday afternoon as well. Visible satellite pass this morning shows lots of clear skies, a few high clouds across the ridges here of the mountains, mostly clear skies. At sunrise this morning, water vapor showing the dries air as all of the moisture and all of the air is being sucked into Cristobal, which is about 400 or 500 miles southeast of our coastline here, moving rapidly to the north and east. That means we have dry air in place with sinking air as a cold front has made its way through the region late last night. Google Earth Streamline analysis this morning shows Cristobal well out into the mid-Atlantic areas or western Atlantic waters here, far removed from our region. We have a downsloping northwesterly flow today, meaning morning surface chart from weatherroanoke.com. Digital atmosphere software shows the cold front now well off the New Jersey, New York City, Philadelphia area. High pressure beginning to build in across the Great Lakes, and this high will be providing us with beautiful weather over the next 24 to 48 hours, even a little further than that, even into Saturday afternoon as well. Until the back edge of this, as a warm front begins to move back into the region late Saturday night, and this will increase the chances of scattered showers and thunderstorms from later Sunday into Labor Day. It's a wash, rinse, and repeat here in the pollen forecast. A very high today at 10.2. Friday will be at 9.1. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on the high side. Ragweed, chenopod's, and nettle, the primary pollens being broadcast. Watches, warnings, and advisories here in the Rhode Island area. We have high surf advisories also on the shorelines, the south shorelines of New York here. We have high surf advisories for today, and this is going to mean into 2 a.m. on Friday. The locations, again, along the Atlantic-facing beaches from Brooklyn to Montauk, surf 5 to 8 feet, locally 8 to 10 feet, highest across central and eastern Long Island. The threat for rip currents is high, dangerous rip currents, and that will occur through this evening. Minor beach erosion, localized washovers expected along the beach fronts, particularly this morning into the mid-afternoon with the high tide cycle. Now, for the rest of the region, we have small craft advisories from Sandy Hook to Montauk Point for seas at 5 to 8 feet from this afternoon, subsiding during tonight. New Jersey facing beaches, we have small craft advisories as well, and these small craft advisories are for the area until 10 p.m. this evening. Seas anywhere from 4 to 7 feet, swells increasing to 12 to 16 seconds, winds out of the northwest at 10 to 15 knots. And here is Hurricane Cristobal this morning, still a Category 1 storm, maximum winds at 75 miles an hour, wind gust up to 90 miles an hour. It's located at 35.60 north and 67.80 west. Want to make that correction. That is 35.6 north, 67.8 west. Cristobal moving toward the northeast at 29 miles per hour now, and this general motion is expected to increase in forward speed over the next 48 hours. The center of Cristobal will rapidly move toward the North Atlantic, well away from Bermuda during the next several hours, and pass well south of Nova Scotia by later today. Maximum sustained winds are around 75 miles an hour with higher gusts. No significant change in strength is forecast during the next 48 hours, and Cristobal is expected to become a powerful extratropical cyclone over the northern Atlantic by Friday night. Hurricane force winds extend outward to 60 miles. Tropical storm force winds extend outward to 205 miles. Estimated minimum central pressure is 29.09 inches. Swells generated by Cristobal are affecting Bermuda and portions of the U.S. East Coast from North Carolina northward to Long Island, and will spread northward to southern New England during today. These swells are likely to cause life-threatening surf and rip current conditions, and so therefore you're advised to stay out of the water. Beautiful morning on the aviational weather deck today. That's expected to continue throughout the area. VFR conditions, a few clouds associated with a cold front pushing off to the southeast and south early this morning, leaving a mostly clear sky for today and tonight. Northwest winds at 4 to 8 knots, freshening up to 8 to 12 knots during the daylight hours. Occasional gust up to 18 to 20 knots anticipated this afternoon with the mixing of the atmosphere. Wind expected to diminish after dark to 6 knots or less. Friday through Saturday, there is basically a chance for some local fog Saturday morning. Otherwise, VFR conditions, high pressure in place. Mainly VFR on Sunday, especially north and west of New York City. There is a chance for a scattered shower or thunderstorm, which could reduce visibilities to sub-VFR conditions. On Monday, VFR conditions continuing, except MVFR and any shower and thunderstorm chances. Right now, outside of Newark, New Jersey, at 70 degrees. Dew point is changed at 54 degrees. That means a humidity of 57%. A few scattered high clouds across the region, and the winds are out of the northwest at 9. VFR conditions in place. Philadelphia, same thing, 72 right now. That temperature will probably continue to rise as the dew point continues to lower. It's 57 degrees at the dew point, humidity 59%. Wind is northwest at 14 gusts to 18 miles per hour. Few clouds around at the higher variety, but VFR conditions in place. Once again, if you're going to the beaches today, it's going to be tough getting in the water. Probably not going to allow you in areas where there's lifeguards present, because there's a high rip current risk, which is in effect through this evening. But surfers are going to be out there anyway, especially early this morning before the guards get there. Sunny skies today, high temperatures around 80, northwest winds at around 15 miles an hour, and the surf will be at around 4 feet. That's a little choppy. The swell will be southeast at around 5 feet, to dominate every 13 seconds for New Jersey beaches, and that will continue to be around a southeast swell at 4 to 5 feet every 13 seconds around the Delmarva beaches. There is surf temperatures are right around 75 degrees in both locations. UVI indexes are high at 8, so sunscreen is a must. And remember, there is a high rip current risk today. High surf and large swells producing dangerous pounding surf and rip currents at the beaches. These rip currents will be life-threatening to anyone who enters the surf. So probably going to have to stay out of the water. There's no lightning threat for today. The next high tide at Atlantic City will be at 9:51 this morning, and at Rehoboth Beach at 10:10 a.m. this morning. For the New York beaches, same thing. High risk of rip currents today from Coney Island all the way out to Hither Hills and beyond. And surf temperatures are in the mid-70s. They're in the lower 70s in the central and eastern portion. Surf heights are going to be high, 4 to 7 feet west, central 5 to 8 feet, east 6 to 9 feet. And there is no threat of lightning today. NAM Wharf composite reflectivity forecast going into the future. Here is Cristobal offshore here, moving rapidly to the northeast at nearly 30 to 35 miles per hour by later today, and that will be out of here. And just generally a downsloping northwesterly flow, dry air in place. Any clouds will be scattered across the region and probably dry out in the mid and lower levels of the atmosphere. So dry, and the drying will continue with clear skies overnight tonight. Temperatures today in the upper 70s in the highest elevations, low to mid 80s just about everywhere else, including some of the beaches. With a downsloping north to northwest flow of air, could be some late night or early morning fog central and southern coastal regions. That will burn off. Tomorrow should be a nice day with a mixture of clouds and sunshine. And then we have to wait for the winds to turn around to the southwest. Tomorrow's temperatures remaining in the 70s and most locations, and then to around the lower 80s again in many of the interior sections away from the coast. And then by Saturday afternoon, more clouds around the region. Not a washout, just some scattered clouds and mixed sunshine. Temperatures will be a little cooler in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees as the winds turn around to the southwest and a warm front begins to make its way towards the region. Latest GFS model forecast going into the future. Here's Cristobal accelerating well out into the ocean. High pressure building in from the Great Lakes into the mid-Atlantic coast states. Heights begin to rise in this air mass too. This means some modification in temperature as we get through Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Temperatures and humidity levels will be increasing, but it's going to be quite comfortable over the next 24 to 48 hours with high pressure in place. Most of the precipitation staying to our west as a warm front develops to our west and gradually gets in here, probably with the chances for some widely scattered showers towards Sunday morning. Most of Saturday will be dry. Most of Sunday will be dry too, but there could be some early morning burst of showers around the region. And then part of the day will at least feature some dryness across central and southern portions of the region as this area of low pressure over the Great Lakes advances into Ontario and Quebec, Canada. And high pressure, notice how the heights here are still averaging above normal in the mean. We have a stronger trough access and cold front crossing the central prairies of Canada, central southern prairies of Canada, into the central plains with showers and thunderstorms. Now the forecast gets a little tricky for late Sunday night into early Monday morning as the cold front attempts to cross the region and does so with a few showers and thunderstorms across the region on Monday morning. And then the atmosphere may dry out in portions of the region on Monday afternoon for your barbecue, so it's not going to be a complete washout. There's around about a 40% chance for showers and thunderstorms from Sunday night right into early Tuesday. Notice the heights continue to build, so a humid air mass is in place. Moisture is increasing in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere and at all levels of the atmosphere along the eastern seaboard. So that means that any showers and thunderstorms could briefly produce some heavy downpours localized across the region. Then another cold front approaches the region on Tuesday. Warm air and moisture increases from the southwest and also from off the ocean. We could find a more organized period of showers and thunderstorms around here later Monday into early Tuesday morning before that begins to wash out as the front approaches and passes off the coast. And a stronger cold front will then be passing through the day on Tuesday and then lying to our south and west. And as that passes through, we could still find our area embedded in an area of showers and thunderstorms later Tuesday and Wednesday. Right now, the model guidance is still a little bit differentiating on where this is all going to occur. This is the latest GFS run, and some of this could be a little bit overdone as well. So hopefully this weekend will not be a washout for anyone's outdoor activities. The best days will probably be Friday and Saturday. Most of Sunday should be okay too until later Sunday afternoon, right through early Monday, even parts of Monday night. Could find some scattered showers and thunderstorms around the region into Tuesday as well, even Tuesday night before the surface wave and strong cold front move through the region with dry and near seasonable weather returning for the mid part of the week. And of course, it's the long Labor Day weekend, so do be careful. Even if you're at the beaches today, they're probably not going to let you in the water, but you can admire the surf from the sand. We'll be back in video form tomorrow morning with the latest forecast discussions, live feeds, and everything else, always available 24 hours a day on Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com. Have a terrific Thursday, everyone, and enjoy the day.